alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
And, you know, Greg, to me that's baffling. I'm not sure why they didn't do some dine-in eating. Go inside and eat instead of all that work in the drive-thru behind the arc.
Why don't you use it all? Hey. There he is. MVP / Rookie of the Year / Defensive Player of the Year. 2K might as well just give you those awards now. They're doing that. Well, at least last year they waited until after the playoffs because that's what they do in real life. But by that time, it's already written in stone.
The final day of the regular season. Players get a small break, Clark. Then we jump right into the playoffs. Boy, it is hard not to just absolutely embrace this time of year, isn't it?
Kevin, it is one of the special times of year on the sports calendar. We don't talk about the NBA playoffs because the best in the world now are going to be focused, locked in, well-rested, playing for the highest stakes in the game. And they get to do it in series format. So you get multiple opportunities to prove you're the better team. And for fans and us as broadcasters, it's great drama and theater right in front of us.
Cannot wait for the playoffs to begin.
I'm with you there.
Now chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Starks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the three. Here's Starks. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And even though he's still a young guy, Coach Borrego's seen how to do things the right way, Clark, under Coach Ray Popovich.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just another branch coming off the Popovich coaching tree. And, you know, his tenure, Borrego's tenure in Charlotte, I think will be interesting to watch, but he certainly has been well prepared for it.
Actually, my first game was actually first professional basketball.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. 6 to shoot. Lamb finds Hernan Gomez. From deep, Walker. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in the game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
Now, here's Fournier after Jeremy Lamb's miss. Back to Starks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Fournier against Walker, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Vucevic, finished off the break.
Love the way Vucevic gets his puppies up and down when he runs the floor. This looks like he wants to beat everybody to the basket.
Williams against Gordon. Williams gets to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Score with the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. He's very capable of knocking down the
It's not rival.
Walker against Starks. Shoots over Walker. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Up top, Walker. Covered by Starks. Kept alive. Rejected by Starks.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that His shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Vucevic. Here's Lamb. No points in the game yet for him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
Guys, Jeremy Lamb, 2 years at UConn, drafted by the Thunder, but he's come into his own with the Hornets.
And what some execs call the second draft, finding young players who, for whatever reason, haven't been able to make an impact on the first team. Sometimes that change of scenery and ability to mature can do wonders for the player. And those are hops. You just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Now, here's Walker. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. He's over Fournier and too long on the shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Zip passes to Vucevic. Here's Starks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Now, also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Walker. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Gomez has got his first basket.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Starks. This is the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Walker against Starks. Here's Lamb. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
On the wing, Starks. Guarded by Walker. And the basket by Starks. Starks has got 11.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
Walker. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row and close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He can't even spot him. Like, that nigga scored 2 points last night. Now they're speculating. I mean, the GM put out there, no, we're not talking about it. They're still speculating.
And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. He always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
Hornets trail by 7, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with you. On defense, he said, quote, we're going to have to neutralize their high flyers. We can't play above the rim against these guys. Whatever it takes, we need to shut down the lane. See if they are able to do that during the game, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Lamb. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the top.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
And Walker kicks to Bridges. Pass to Williams.
Losing a half-court setting. Losing a half-court offense.
Pass to Bridges. A three ball. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now, here is Starks. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Markey once worked for the Indiana Pacers, Vice President, Player Relations, and really had your fingerprints in a lot of part of that organization. Could you see yourself going back to an NBA front office role?
I don't anticipate that. I love what I do as a broadcaster. I really feel as though I'm right where God wants me to be. Currently had a wonderful tenure with the Pacers, 32 years between playing, broadcasting both radio and television, and then 4 years in the VP of Player Relations role. Phenomenal relationships with a number of people here. I think that chapter for me is in the rearview mirror.
I speak for everyone that's playing the game, watching the game. We're glad you're in broadcasting. I'll tell you that.
Thank you, buddy.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Starks has got 17 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
They've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Raptors, they've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And right now for the Magic, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but look like they've proven themselves thus far.
Now, here's Monk. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. For three, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that three ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
That one goes in. And that's now 19 points for Black Hole.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter.
This quarter, those guys that he built
River kicks the Crab. This is it to Monk. Back to Crab. This one for three. And another three for Charlotte.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now. And he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Magic.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability. And what a career it's been for Tony Parker. 4 titles to his name, a Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star. I mean, the accolades go on and on for what is truly one of the most impressive resumes you'll see in the NBA.
Now, here is Starks. 24 points for him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That's a foul on Charlotte.
Like catch and shoot. Catch and shoot was not on that last year.
And for Tony Parker, will certainly go down as one of the greatest Spurs ever to put on a San Antonio uniform.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And it's strange to see him in any other uniform than a San Antonio Spurs. And He made a move in the offseason, and, you know, here's what he brings to this team. A lot of experience, championship pedigree, and a guy that I think could maybe help get this Hornets team.
But it is one of the easier shots to shoot.
He doesn't get the second one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Silver's not really all power either.
Hornets trail by 9.
Play against me.
And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him.
You're getting foul happy. It's going to be one of them games. They're catering to us now.
It's Fournier on the wing.
Also, we had a struggle.
Starks against Walker. Shoots from 12. And the basket is good. Starks has got 27 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
So on the floor for Orlando. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Starks. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did it.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That package is worth it. Let me say it that way. Jordan, kilogram, whatever his name is.
Williams finds Lamb. Back to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. Over Gordon.
And Gordon really a hustler at the defensive end. Always trying to contest the shot whenever he can.
Here's Starks. Doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Bridges kicks to Walker. Isaac with the steal. The pass to Starks. Shoots over Walker. That one wide left. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Fournier. He gets it in there. And it's 7 points from Miles Bridges.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
You can't get nothing with
The shot's good from Fournier.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the wing right side. Walker the pass to Hernan Gomez. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 7 points.
Obviously, I'm
Part of Walker, that competitive spirit, he's never afraid to go inside, and he's got a lot of different ways he can score in there.
Especially if I'm changing the hair.
Now, here is Starks. 27 points for him.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Kept alive. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and it maximized it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Black Hole in that last game against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He ended up with 50 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
And here's Walker. After Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. And the shot goes down. And it's 9 points for Miles Bridges.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
The history of the NBA and stuff, too.
Starks against Walker. A baseline J. Here's Vucevic, and slams on by Vucevic.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is one of the most aggressive and best rebounders in the association.
Now here's Lamb. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Walker's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now here's Lamb after the miss from Starks.
Without Jimmy Butler, even though they're actually kind of high.
And Lamb kicks to Walker.
This is how the offense looks.
Pocket 6.
I guess it was possible they could
Takes it off the glass. Walker's got 9.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. It looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause the miss.
Now Williams following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. And that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A shot by Starks. No
Control
good.
animations. Boy, they don't need to be controlled.
Now here's Lamb.
Not trying to
He's
do a
guarded
shimmy
closely.
He's trying to get him off. That's what messes up the time.
Outside, Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing the shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for
They're
him.
catching up in transition.
That'll put Aaron Gordon on
You
the
don't
line.
see Aaron Gordon right
That's
there?
on Marvin Williams.
Let's go. That's what I'm calling
You know,
him.
last season, Aaron Gordon really flourished in a more wide-open offense, taking advantage of his...
Nigga, you could have gotten the ball.
But he also put a lot of work into his jumper, and that shows.
That's what always trips
Helped
me
him
out.
make
It's
the
like,
jump
bro,
into a
you don't
top
see what I
option
see?
for an offense.
And you're a
Looking at who's
guard.
out there now for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Williams. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Lamb. And for Gordon, all the focus he gave to improving his shot gave him the confidence he needed.
Yeah, exactly. And confidence so big in this league. I mean, it's the difference between good to great or average to good. I mean, when he believes in his shot, he's lethal offensively. It just opens up the floor for him and his teammates and allows him to create mismatches the way he's shooting it.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
I'm too far gone anyways. I was already one play.
Walker against Starks. Hernan Gomez finds Parker. And the three off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Well, I like the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
And he makes that one.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is here. He has tremendous self-belief, especially in his shooting ability.
They start crying.
Here's Walker. That's short off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw good. Starks.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Alan Crabb in for Walker. And the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Gordon. Now here's Parker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Simmons passes to Starks. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now that's 35 points for Blackhole. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Parker kicks to Bridges. Over Simmons. And so it's Orlando. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon, these guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
Isn't that how you get better?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out the high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Got to try.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Bridges and Williams, your forward pair. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nigga, y'all be coming up with the weirdest stuff. Didn't even have the ball. All of a sudden, I traveled.
Now here's Lamb.
Like y'all made it where I lost the ball, basically. Now it's
doesn't go that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Starks outside.
I know he's not a playmaker, but y'all stop.
There's the dish to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Magic.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Yeah, and the confidence really at a high level. Very impressive. They feel like this game is theirs, dominating right now.
Now, here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Gordon.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Hernan Gomez.
Free pass.
Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Starks against Walker. Takes it from 10. That shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Lamb passes to Walker. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Walker's got 15.
I think the mid-range, Jay, has always been one of Kemba Walker's strengths. The defense really can't allow him to get comfortable from that spot.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Yeah, that was a sweet pass right there, setting up his teammate nicely. That's really how you move the rock. Share that sugar, man.
Give me that steal.
Starks with the steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Give me that.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit stride at the NBA level. Finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys,
a terrific player, DA, for sure. Thanks. Here's Walker after the main shot from Starks. Walker's shot is off. Walker Walker against Starks in the second chance effort by Gordon.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
That's why I got Warfare with both of them.
Walker taking his time here.
That'll give me an extra character without even trying.
In the NBA, Clark, great offense sometimes overcomes great defense. The fadeaway jumper, an example of one of the more unstoppable shots players make.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you think of guys like Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James. Dirk was so unorthodox, and at his size, just impossible to get to his shot when he stepped away from you. And LeBron has mastered it with his athleticism and strength. I mean, he'll fade away and fade 8-10 feet away from him and still get that shot off. So those two guys, I mean, if you're talking about major fadeaways currently in the last decade, I don't think you can find anybody that would top him.
Charlotte making a connects again.
That'll do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games. That is simply spectacular.
And to tie the mark of 63 games of 40 or more, it's just awe-inducing. To score 40 or more in over 3/4 of the NBA season is something that players don't even dream of.
Jordan Starks. After Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go.
I'm a crazy Jordan fan. Hence the 23.
Starks the pass to Plumlee, and the layup's good off the glass.
I hate it.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been
most of my numbers do come from
full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
Jordan, and it's my birthday.
Outside, Walker.
With
target from
is part of
outside.
my name.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Starks kicks to Grant.
But mostly my name.
Starks, right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Charlotte has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Just LeBron and Jordan.
Lamb with the ball.
Tied with this nigga having 63 40-point games.
6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot on. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, one of the things that Williams has done over his career is really improve his three-point stroke. You've got to guard him out there now.
On the wing, Starks. Covered by Lamb. Grant the pass to Starks.
Races on their presidents, they held them back. They would not let
Rebound, Kemba Walker.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
I mean, like, there's some things that held up Oscar back.
He kicks it to Mark.
That's why all these players are able to do free agency.
Orlando grabs the miss.
For that.
Gordon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
That's how they treated him.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Look at Black Hole, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball out of his pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, and transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
The shot by Monk is no good. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. That shot wide open. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
Walker finds Williams. Back to Walker. Williams passes to Lamb. Tries it from the top of the key. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Grant, that's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Walker. After Jaron Grant hitting the three.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And although Gordon had never won a dunk contest, there's no doubt that he is one of the league's most lethal artists in the air.
Yeah, he really is. Creative, great bounce and strength. Was recorded at the combine with a 39-inch vertical. I think he gets off the floor much higher than that at times. He's got great power and a good frame. You know, if you see Gordon coming down the lane with a step, you better run for cover if you don't want to be posterized.
Here Starks. Kemba Walker making his last shot. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Walker. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Walker's got 22 points. Here's Starks. Banked in off the glass.
And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really perfect pace.
And Blackwell is going to pick up the foul.
Of course, the second one's going to be
his fourth foul of the game.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Right when he has
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte.
Right there.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Lamb, and Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
You got to give me that
counts.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish the shot.
Starks outside. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bamba's got 6 points.
Well, you know,
since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in the second half, and they're getting good results.
Crabb gets them up.
The longest wingspan in the NBA, you have him play it. Like, it's nice to finesse it every now and then.
Just 4 to shoot. Back to Crabb.
That's why I got my teardropper up so high.
Plumlee with the rebound. Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
Wow. That's amazing.
Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way over Augustine. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Zeller. And that's now 7 points for Parker.
And when Parker's converting on the pull-up, Jay, it has to be demoralizing to the defense.
Starks dishes to Augustine.
Oh, I'm playing 2.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
With the teardrop, Parker's shot is off.
Great look, but he couldn't finish everything but, is how we say that. Surprising since the defense was very pedestrian.
Now here is Augustine. 9 points in the game so far, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Vucevic checked in for Orlando.
Man. Nobody was passing you the ball anyways.
Charlotte's got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And Zeller kicks to Kaminsky.
Really?
And no good that time. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Augustine passes to Simmons. Vucevic with it. Here's Starks. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got DJ Augustine. Terrence Ross is out there with Martin. Then there's Starks. And it's Birch in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
Well, I play running back usually, or quarterback when I play football. But if you're playing like safety or
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
You have to be one of those guys that
to the paint. Here's
Biombo. Somebody like me, I'll
and
sit there and put my playbook.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Different defenses on purpose in my playbook. So if you're, well, you can't control it that way when you play a micro type of setting or a matter like that, but I'm just saying.
And Biombo came into the league, Clark, as a project, but he can certainly protect the rim when he's on the floor.
Yeah, that's one of his greatest strengths, Kevin. I mean, on a per-minute basis, one of the very best in the league at blocking shots. Excellent timing, and does a nice job with his length, forcing shooters into tough shots. The offense is a work in progress, but he'll always find time on the floor because of his defensive prowess.
You look at rebounding now, Clark. Teams relying less on one guy and more on collective team rebounding, especially, it seems, on the defensive end.
Yeah, and you think about it, Kevin, with the space and pace game, positionless basketball, if you will, or versatile basketball that takes place. More guys are spread out and away from the goal. Bigger guys are not always camped in the lane. So everybody got to rebound the ball, more so today than in past decades. Because
they do a good job on
three-point shots are coming at a rapid rate. Longer rebounds are available now, so everybody's got to be attuned to rebounding the ball.
We're dominating them, but just turn it on the ball like that.
Parker against Starks. Pass to Crab.
Honestly, he didn't even
Kicks
have
to Kaminsky.
Like, why do you even make it seem like
over
that
Ross,
was the move?
and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
Sometimes it's just like, it don't even make sense.
Now, here is Starks. Tight defense on him.
For me to have to
over
turn
Crab.
the ball in that situation.
Bangs it in from 13 feet out. The basket from Starks.
Make mistakes all
Starks has got 49 points in the game. Crab kicks to Biombo.
He's that wide open.
He dishes at the park.
That time, like,
Starks with the steal. The numbers in their favor. Jumps up. And yet another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy, leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, I think the defense flat out gave up. I mean, didn't even try to get back into the picture on that fast break finish.
And the Hornets call time here. This NBA, Clark, amazing. The potential now for some players to play into their 40s. In fact, we're seeing a couple guys in their 40s playing right now and playing well.
Okay, you know, I thought about it when we started to see this influx, Kevin, of high school players coming into the league at 19, 20, 21 with the advancement in nutrition knowledge and training methods, preservation of the body and taking care of it, that we might see more longer careers. But if you start at 21 and play 15 years, that's still only 36. So I think we're going to see some more guys in the 40s, but I still think it's going to be a small number by and large. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
To the right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kept giving me all these ticky-tacky fouls.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly what you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that.
Pump fake twice.
Another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Crab. Here's Bacon. He's covered by Grant. Bacon, the pass to Parker.
Made the right move and then
terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'm thinking a ghost.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Starks. And Kobe again with the bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Over to the left wing. Bacon the pass to Biombo. From 13, Bacon's shot is off. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
That's why I can't do pick and roll. They be jumping.
Now, here is Starks. He's guarded by Cram.
I'd just be trying to do it for the bag.
Takes it from 10. Biombo with the block.
And this is something Biombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
Well, yeah, whatever. Get all happy about nothing.
Munch checked in for Grant. And the Magic making a change here as well. Lumley's checked in.
Still on my meter, but there's no point in that now.
Just 2 to shoot.
Team takeover.
Three-pointer on the way. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Black Hole is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players. Health insurance, increase in pensions, Clark, reimbursement for tuition. What do you think of these changes?
Love them, Kevin.
I think every time you press
And
square.
so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great. So Darby tore his ACL last night. That's what the report just said on my phone. That's why he couldn't move that way. Towards ACL. So now we're down. McLeod's gone, safety. Darby's gone, corner. What you call it? Russell Douglas, 2 year, just came back. And that's one corner. Sidney Jones, he's injured. Jalen Mills, I think Jalen Mills is out. All our corners are out. Bad enough they weren't playing that. Our secondary is not as good as our front end. Our front end needs to get pressure. I mean, not pressure. Needs to sack people when they get pressure. At the right times too. They should have got Dak. That could have been a sack fumble. Really, them niggas just run up on them like that. $4 million. We're almost there. We need $1 million
So
more.
my old coach used to talk about these sandwiches, and I feel like I could go for one of those right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sore.
Hey, AI. Guys in the studio have a few questions for you.
Oh, cool.
Right this way.
Life.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah.
Out for the season. McLeod out for the season. Darby out for the season. This is nothing like last year.
The 2K Sports postgame
Barnett
show.
out for the season.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our postgame
Last year
guest
they doubted us,
who's
and
standing by on
this
headset
year
near
you
the
have a
locker
reason to
room.
doubt my Eagles.
Hey, Shaq here. As a team, you controlled the pace tonight,
Shaq.
seized the advantage,
Diesel.
never really let them back in. What was your collective mindset while trying to protect that lead?
My mindset, it was on where I was gonna go get some food after the game because this was on lock as soon as I showed up in the building. I mean, I still haven't decided between a nice steakhouse or just getting some pizza with my crew. Making that decision, probably the hardest thing I'll do all night because the other team provided no challenge, man. No challenge whatsoever.
Well, if you're hungry, you know what I like to eat. Barbecue chicken alert.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin
I know they
Harlan
worked
and the
on that,
entire
but
2K
yeah,
Sports
we-
crew. This is Ernie Johnson. We will
Y'all
see
get
you
to the
again
point where
soon.
it's just insanely a lot of information. So it seems like every question is something new. I'm telling you,
Thanks,
I don't
man.
know how you gonna do it, but y'all got
See ya.
it. y'all got to get to the point where you get some, I like to call it progressive commentating. So whatever that guy's doing, like for instance, my guy's averaging 50 points a night, you mention, bro, you're about to break this record, or bro, you dropped 99 the other night. Like, it's got to be on point to this point. Like, I don't know how you're gonna get to that point, but to me that'd be like one of the illest things. And this stuff is corny right here. It'd be the same message every time. But this nigga, he ain't let go of his grudge. He got to the NBA before I did. I think he's up for free agency too. I don't want to play with him. I did it up for what you call it, but I ain't doing it for this one. Yep, played 76ers. Draft schmaft. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you get drafted. It's kind of nice though because it gives you that, especially when 2K was only giving you 1 year. Like before, you had to grind that out. You didn't want to be. I know one of my best years is 2K13. I had to be in Detroit for 3 years, and even though I won a championship, they brought in players I didn't want there. They brought in CP3 after I won the championship. It's like, I like CP3, but I don't like competition in my what you know. I don't want to be the 2 guard, because that's what they was gonna do. So I got him traded, got Dwight Howard. At one point, I think I had LeBron in that situation too. But those were the good old days when they had, like, they've gotten back to it in 18, where you actually. Like, the trading didn't work on 18. Hopefully trading works in 19. Like, sometimes people just want to, like, I had some problems with how Blake was playing. I didn't necessarily want to trade Blake, but I'm just saying, like, I wanted to trade Gallinari when I was playing for the Clippers last year. So, I mean, like, I could have made up a package to trade Gallinari to get somebody. Y'all got to get to that point where you accept some trades. Like, they didn't accept any trades, and I don't know anybody on YouTube where they were accepting trades. Free agency worked for me. They just don't tell you. You just look at your roster at the end of the thing. Like, that's another thing. It's NBA news. It needs to be, either the notification needs to pop up on your phone so you know to go to your phone and look at the league news and stuff like that, or it just needs to show up on your, you know what I mean, like on this display right here. Something like that. It doesn't make any sense not to know, like, especially when you about to play a game. I went to play the Heat the other day, and CJ McCollum was on the Heat. I'm like, who y'all trade for? It looked like they traded for Dwayne Wade, Whiteside. I'm like, really? I mean, I guess you could make that trade because Dwayne Wade's not a big, from a monetary perspective, not a big deal as far as trading or whatever, but you got CJ McCollum for it. It's like, Blazers, what was you thinking? Like, yeah, he's a blocking threat, yeah, he can score every now and then. That's the move you make, though? Like, okay, it's 2K though. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of my broadcast. Second one. Like, share, subscribe, Prodigy Starks. We back like cook crack, baby. HNIC. Ayo Kid 2306. We out.